Well, I just discovered one of the downsides of Screencastify. I don't see a countdown on my screen, so I didn't know that that video was about over. I hadn't timed myself. So anyway, we were right in the middle of, we were right about to finish Note Card 90 example. All right, because we had just checked 11 and it didn't work, and I was going over how to check 10. So this is where I checked 11 in the original, and now I'm going to check 10, which is the other one we got, into the original. So here's the original. I'm plugging 10 in to see if it works. So question mark here. 110 minus 10 is 100. Square root of 100. Does that equal 10? And we all know it does. So this one is not an extraneous solution, meaning it works. So the answer to number one, or this example, is 10. When you're doing your delta math, you would put it like this, the little squiggly set notation, and you would just put 10. Okay? All right, so I went and put it back over here on the slides so you can see all of that work. Now the next one is not an example or a note card. I just want you to watch me do it, okay? So we need to get the expression isolated, which it is. This is by itself. So once that's isolated, you square both sides. And I get p squared equals, remember over here on the side with the radical, when you square it, the radical goes away. Now I have a quadratic, so I need to get it set equal to 0. Tossing these over, that'd be a plus p and a minus 2 equals 0. What times what is negative 2 but adds to give you 1? It'd be a positive 2 and a negative 1. Remember, you can distribute and check yourself. P squared minus p plus 2p minus 2. I'm good. Then I do ZPP. I get p equals negative 2. And I get p equals 1. That could be, both of those could be the answer, but we need to check for extraneous solutions in the original. In the original. So the original was p equals the square root of 2 minus p. So now I'm going to check negative 2 here. So let's check negative 2. Negative 2 equals, I don't know, the square root of 2 minus negative 2. Does negative 2 equal the square root of 4? Does negative 2 equal 2? No, it does not. So negative 2, you guys, is what we call an extraneous, and I'm not going to write that again, solution. That's an extraneous solution. Now let's try 1 in the original. So 1, does 1 equal the square root of 2 minus 1? Does 1 equal the square root of 1? 1 equals 1. I'm good to go. So 1 is the solution. When you're doing delta math, you would type it in like this. Okay? So that's cool.